Oh, you have chosen fight in Octavius' name. Let's do that. Let's fight. You approach the stalls and shout clearly and loudly. You will fight for the honor of the young Duchess, Octavia Milanides. Slowly she rises from her seat. The stalls grow quiet. If you suffer defeat after such insolent words, you may face the ire of the one of the ancient Tarquinian dynasties. Sir Michael Brante? How do I know this name? Ah, yes. You have already dared to draw my attention once. In memory of our amusing encounter, I will grant you the honor of fighting in my name. Do not disgrace it. The stalls explode with applause, celebrating your courage. The first fight begins. The rules are the same as for any noble duel. Whoever draws first blood wins. Your first opponent does not put up much of a fight. A few minutes later, he misses a jab to the thigh. Your shirt is soaked with sweat. The hilt of your sword feels slippery in your wet fingers. From behind her emerald hand fan, Octavia watches you closely from her seat. You prevail in 3 fights in a row and prepare to face a new opponent. You know him well. He was mentored at the prefecture of Eterna after you. He's an unusually quick and nimble fighter. He catches you with a feint, then follows it up with a light jab to the side. Fair enough. 3 victories. Not bad. You salute Octavia Milanides with your sword, and she gracefully accepts your gesture. You have proven yourself well, Sir Brante. Who knew you would become a noble, and we would meet again, here, in the capital of the empire? I must say, I am amazed. The eyes of the young Archduchess follow you even as you leave the arena. You will remember this day for the rest of your life, the day when you became a noble. Look, she likes us more. She's intrigued. Okay. Great. Diplomacy is higher now. Diplomacy. Diplomacy is higher now. That's promising. Great. So you have earned the judge's mantle and the noble title. Year 1137. Just before you leave the capital, you overhear something unusual on the street. Junius Diamond, Patriarch of Astinia, and one of the leaders of the new faith, will stand trial before a church tribunal. The Order of the Inquisition has accused Patriarch Junius of patronizing blasphemous witches and disseminating heresy. The Holy Tribunal claims that Junius Diamond was scheming to free all witches and sorcerers from the collars that fetter their accursed powers. And that's worse, the Patriarch was also accused of forming the Lotless, a dangerous secret society based in the imperial capital. Members of this society have been assaulting inquisitors and the priests of the church, as well as freeing witches from the cleansing fire and helping them escape the holy law. Now the Patriarch must face the Holy Tribunal of the Inquisition in return. By all accounts, this is a devastating blow to the new faith and the end of the days for Junius Diamond himself. The Inquisition will make the most of this opportunity to rid the land of this unwelcome Patriarch who dared to shake the foundation of the old faith. But then comes the sudden news of Patriarch Junius' reply to the Holy Tribunal. It is no less stunning than the accusation. These words are nothing but lies. I will say this to anyone who dares to bring this accusation against me in person. But I want those hypocrites to bear the full weight of their responsibilities for this slander against me, my flock, the Diamond dynasty, and the Holy Order. I agree to stand trial before the Holy Tribunal, but I will face them on my own land and on my terms. Patriarch Junius has already received strong support from Patriarch Luke and many priests across Archnia. Parishes of the new faith throughout the empire are now speaking out in support of Junius Diamond. The Church of the Twin Gods is about to be rent in twain. The Inquisition has no choice but to revoke the trial in order to avert the coming schism. Their new official stance is that Patriarch Junius has been wrongfully accused, and the Holy Tribunal will now apply more cautious judgment during any further trials against the followers of the new faith. Following the teachings of Patriarch Fortis is no longer seen as heresy by the Inquisition. The trial of the Junius Diamond has been averted, but the divide within the church is only deepening. The new faith has directly challenged the old faith. The result is uncertain, depending on who you ask. Some say Junius Diamond all but pled guilty. Others believe the Patriarch and the alleged rebellion against the Church, as well as the Inquisition, is nothing but a ruse. There are also people who think the entire situation sounds like one of the secret chancellery's dirty deeds. One way or another, the Patriarch of Astinia and co-leader of the new faith remains at his post. But for how long? And how will the old faith and the new faith clash next? Schism. The Reglata and Talarina rivers meet outside the city walls. You have barely left the capital since you came here all those years ago. A breeze is blowing in your face, and the bright noon sun hangs above the shining pillar. Your stay in Terna has come to an end. You arrived here a boy, full of hopes and aspirations, driven by your family's expectations and desire to live your life as you saw fit. And now you have to leave, and this thought fills you with gentle sadness. Eterna did not become your home, and yet here you have finally bound your path. Here, in the capital, you became a nobleman and a judge. Now you are the rulers. You are one of the rulers, the warriors, the pleasure seekers, the creators, those who spill their blood for the empire and family and honor, those who keep and honor the age-old traditions. This is your lot now. You are to work in the prefecture of your home province as a judge. Your path to this goal was a long one, and your friend Thomas was by your side all the while. You fondly recall your walks through the streets of Eterna, your secret fencing lessons, your heartfelt discussions. You have no doubt your future back in Anisotia will be full of glory. And then you recall the black enigmatic eyes of Octavia Milanides, an Archnian from one of the great dynasties, a woman whose beauty and majesty makes you tremble. You heard she would be returning to the court of her father, the Archduke in Magram. Will you ever see her again? You will meet father once more. He tends to hide his feelings, but not this time. After all, you have fulfilled all his hopes, succeeded in your studies, and continued your family's noble legacy. Many things must have changed back home by now. You recall your older brother Stefan. Now that you have been ennobled, you are practically equals at last. This means you should follow an old tradition, bring Stefan a gift. And so you head for the market district of Terna. Soon you are busy trying out swords at weaponsmith's shop. There is a lot to consider for this gift. Stefan is tall and his shoulders are broader, which means his sword must be heavier and longer. There can be no embellishments. Stefan would scoff at you if you brought him an extravagant weapon. At last you find a suitable sword. Black and steel, a subtle ornament of leaves on the blade, and the grip shaped like women vines. It resembles the seared soil of Magra beneath the silver tree. You choose the sheath with the same diligence. There, a light wooden frame bound in thin yet sturdy leather will make the blade easy to draw, and the buckle is sturdy enough. You leave the shop satisfied. You leave the capital the morning after. You turn the city where you spent 4 years slowly disappears on the horizon. Will you ever see the capital again? You do not know. The sword, a gift for Stefan, is in your hands. Of course, he likes more. The years of your youth have come to an end. The time has come to leave the capital behind and return to your family and your business in your hometown of Anizote. The years away from home were full of tumult and hardship. Your adult shoulders now bear the burden of the first life-changing decisions. Did you have the freedom to choose this lot for yourself, or was it your destiny all alone ever since your childhood years? All you can do now is follow the path that lies before you. So we have, I would say, satisfactory indicators here. Of course, theology, it's not our path. Manipulation, great. I mean, it's not great. I mean, at all. Yeah, Vela, most important to the judge. Yeah, it works. Scheming, no. Oh, dangerous one. Interesting, we could be a conspirator. And I think that's enough.